guys, welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Welcome to my channel. In case you don't know, my name is Jenny, and lately I'm trying to be more consistent with my uploading. So I'm trying to upload a video every Tuesday and Friday, so please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. But anyways, for today's video, I thought I would do the 50 facts about me tag, or I don't know if it's a tag, but just the 50 facts about me video. I've been wanting to do this for a super long time, but it's really hard to think of 50 facts about myself, so it took me a while. Also, I was kind of hesitant because this video is literally super outdated. I'm looking down at my phone because someone's walking up to their house and they can probably see me filming myself, and so now I'm uncomfortable, but you know, confidence is key. I'm still in my neighborhood. I'm about to go drive to go to Starbucks, and now I'm just rambling because I'm uncomfortable because their house is literally right there. But you know what, it's fine. That is life. Anyways, okay, they're going inside. So anyways, yeah, I looked up on YouTube I typed in 50 facts about me. Honestly, the first page is just all videos that are like at least 3 years old. And then the oldest one I saw was from Zoella. Is that what her name is on YouTube? And that video was 8 years old. So this video is like super outdated, but I wanted to do it anyways because I think it's a fun video. I'm just gonna put my seatbelt on. I did do a similar video last May, I think it was, and it was the get to know me tag. So there's gonna be some overlap. I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm gonna get a Starbucks drink, and then I'm gonna sip on it and tell you guys about myself. So if you want to go grab a Starbucks while you're watching this, go for it. I strongly recommend. Oh, Christian is sweeping right now. He's literally sweeping the road. God. He is such a dad. Hi. Hello. On debit. Going good. No, just enjoying the weather. It's really nice out right now. Oh, it is? Yeah. Finally. I suck at small talk. I'm drinking my peach green tea and lemonade. It's so good. You effing kidding me? What the heck was that man doing? Let's get into this, you guys. Hopefully you guys are interested to know more about me. Maybe I should move this right here. Is this better? Okay, you guys, fact number 1. I'm an only child. I think I mentioned this in my other video, but like I said, there's gonna be some overlap. I'm an only child. I have been my whole life. Growing up, that was definitely tough. Now that I've gotten older, it doesn't bother me as much, but honestly, it does still bother me because it's one of those things that I will never know what it feels like to have a sibling, and that thought just really bothers me. I am a Capricorn, so I was born January 11th, 1996. Fun fact, Timothy Chalamet is also a Capricorn, just saying. I don't know anything about like my rising moon and my sun and blah blah blah. I don't know anything about that. My friend Patricia kind of taught me a little bit about that. I'm 25 years old, 5 years away from being 30. That just doesn't even make sense. So yeah, those are like a few facts all mixed together. I don't really know how many facts I just said, but I am 5'3". I am super short. People always think that I'm still in high school, and maybe I do just have a young face, but I feel like part of it is also because I'm so short. For some reason, people associate height with age. When I went to the orthodontist, apparently with their technology, when they look at your teeth, they can tell you if you are still going to grow or if you're done growing. So I was in grade 9 and I was my height, the height that I am now, and my doctor told me that I was done growing, and I cried. I was so sad because apparently my parents went to a doctor when I was super young, and the doctor told my parents I was gonna be about 5'8". And I'm nowhere near that, so the doctor's effed up. I live in Alberta, Canada, so if anyone is watching me who lives in the States and is unsure, Alberta is a province in Canada, and then I live in Edmonton in Alberta in Canada. I feel like I didn't need to dumb it down like that. I just wanted to be super clear. My nationality is a little bit of everything. I am Métis. All my family on my dad's side is Métis, and then on my mom's side, everyone is basically German. Okay, this one I've never actually said in a video before, but some of you guys have probably noticed. So my ears are not normal. They are, well, they're elf ears. That's what I call them. First of all, they're not round, and second of all, one is different than the other. So, oh shoot, the sun is coming in. I might have to move. I can't tell if you can see this or not, but that's my right ear. This is my left ear. Growing up, I was so self-conscious of my ears. I would never put my hair up because I was so worried of people making fun of my ears. I was so nervous for Christian to see them because I thought he was going to think I was a freak. But turns out he loves them, so there you go. I was an extra on a TV show when I was in grade 6, and it was like the greatest moment of my life. The TV show was called Fear Itself, so it was like a horror series. It aired on TV and everything, but funny enough, it was airing the same year as the Olympics. The week that my episode was supposed to air, the Olympics took over, and so my episode never aired. And I was so bummed. I got like paid 60 bucks for it, so that was pretty cool. Especially for being in grade 6, like that was awesome. But that leads me into my next fact, which is when I was a little girl, like a lot of other children, I really wanted to be a famous actress. Like that was all I thought about, and I would always pretend to be a famous actress. Like I would pretend to like get interviewed by people and like be talking about my movie that was coming out, and I would just always just dream about being in a movie. I don't know why. I actually went to an acting course when I was younger. A director from LA came, his name was Tom Logan. I don't even know what he's directed these days. He came in and did a little workshop with us and kind of told us how movies are made. So now when I watch movies, I'm always like analyzing them and like checking for consistencies and inconsistencies. If somehow I could work with movies, if I could figure out how, I would love that in a perfect world. But I don't really live in a place where movies are filmed, so the opportunities are not popping where I live. My favorite TV shows of all time are How I Met Your Mother, Friends, and The Office. Those are the 3 shows that I have rewatched the most. Maybe How I Met Your Mother is my all-time favorite just because it is so well done. Like they thought it out to a T, okay? Let's do some quick ones. I have 2 dogs. One is a boy, one is a girl. The boy's name is Gus. The girl's name is Bisou, which is French for kiss. I have been to 8 countries, including the United States, Spain, France, England, Netherlands, Italy. Okay, I speak English, obviously. I say, okay, how do I say this? I speak English, French, and I did learn Spanish in school, but I didn't retain a whole lot of it, so like, I can say certain things like hola, ¿cómo estás? I went to a French immersion school, so we spoke French literally all the time in school. And then our second language was Spanish, and we took Spanish for like 6 years in elementary, and yet I barely know anything. I used to be in nursing school. I was in it for a year and a half maybe, and then I decided I hated it, so I dropped out. I did, however, just finish my degree. I just got my Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in Sociology. Currently, I am a temperature screener for COVID at an industrial company. I'm also casual at a mental health hospital. I haven't worked there in a while though, but I am a psychiatric aide there, so basically I just kind of help out the nurses with psych patients and get to hang out with the psych patients and get to know them, get to hear their stories, and it's a really interesting job. When I was younger, I actually used to vlog and I didn't even know it, so my dad got me like one of those classic like Sony, I think it was, camcorders, and I just used to walk around my house and my neighborhood with my friends all the time, and we used to just film the weirdest videos. Also, I started a YouTube channel with my friend back in like grade 7, and we put out a couple videos, and I really wish we would have kept up with it because like who knows how many subscribers we would have now. I believe in ghosts. I'm not entirely sure if I've had a paranormal experience of my own. There was something one time where my cousin and I were like trying to connect with a relative that had passed away, and we asked him to give us a sign if he was present, and the front door opened. So I'm not sure if that was just because there was a weird draft or if he was really trying to tell us he was there. I'm definitely an introvert. Growing up, I was always super shy, but as I've gotten older, I've really tried to break out of that. I've really tried to push myself to not be as introverted. I really value alone time. I need time to myself to just be able to hear my thoughts. If I'm in a super stimulating environment for too long, I start to get in a really crabby mood and I start to get overwhelmed. So yeah, I definitely have the brain of an introvert, even though I try not to be introverted sometimes. It's always gonna be a part of me, I think. I've had my belly button pierced since I was 17. And it's kind of just become a part of me. I don't see myself ever taking it out unless I have to if I'm like pregnant or something. I had my nose pierced for maybe a couple years, but then I decided it didn't look good on me, so I just took it out. My favorite season is summer for sure, but sadly where I live, summer only lasts like a good solid 3 months. I'm not even kidding. My current celebrity crushes, keep in mind, it's always changing. Timothée Chalamet, he's been on my list for a while now. John Krasinski, he's great. He's a great actor and he's super talented, super good looking. Harry Styles. Also Marcus from Ginny and Georgia. I don't know what it is about him. He's just great. And he's Australian too, so no complaints there. The only surgery I've had was for my wisdom teeth, so that was fun. I got all 4 teeth removed when I was like 13 years old. I was super young when I got mine out. I've never broken a bone. I've never even sprained anything before. I love traveling, but I actually hate flying. I get very anxious when I'm on a plane. I hate turbulence. I hate the feeling of taking off, and I hate the feeling of landing. Overall, it's just not a good experience for me. I don't know why. I've been told by many people that I am an old soul. I feel like I must have been an old lady in my past life because I don't really know how else to explain it. My favorite alcoholic beverage is definitely sangria. There isn't even a close second. Well, actually, mimosas. Mimosas and sangria. But mimosas are definitely a breakfast brunch thing. Sangria is like a nighttime thing. Cookies are my weakness. For example, 3 days ago maybe 2 days ago, we bought a box of Chips Ahoy rainbow cookies. I ate the whole box. I think Christian had a few and I ate the rest. Let me know if any of you can relate. I have this thing where I associate numbers and letters with genders. And I have always done this. I've never had to think about it. It's just always been a thing. For example, 1 is a male, 2 is female, 3 is male, 4 is male, 5 is female, 6 is female, 7 is male, 8 is female, 9 is male, and 10 is female. I don't know. I am allergic to cats, but that's okay with me because I really don't like cats anyways. Sorry not to offend anyone, but I am definitely a dog person. I've never been a cat person. Speaking of allergies, when I was younger, I took an allergy test. They like pricked my arm in a bunch of spots. My results showed that I was like basically allergic to everything. I still am allergic to some of those things, but a lot of them I've just grown out of. For example, fruits with pits like cherries and peaches have always given me a super itchy mouth, like super itchy. My favorite color is pink, but I'm sure everybody knows that by now. For example, this is my keychain, face masks, iPad case. So yeah, pink is definitely my favorite color. I can't whistle and I can't roll my R's. I love camping. We try to go camping every year. Our favorite place is Jasper, but this year we're actually going to Banff, so it's gonna be change of scenery. But yeah, we camp in a tent and it is so much fun. It's just a lot of fun to go exploring, explore the mountains. It's just so beautiful. I used to have a pet hamster. His name was Hammy. He was the cutest little thing ever. In high school, I was in choir, and so we had to sing. We had singing practice every Wednesdays, so I was always singing. So I actually got pretty decent at singing. I literally used to sing all the time. I don't sing as much anymore. My voice definitely isn't as good as it once was. I constantly have a song in my head, and then I hum all the time too. I hum whatever song it is. I love black olives. Always have, always will. I am the clumsiest person I've ever met. I trip over things, I drop things, I walk into things. It's honestly a little bit concerning. I used to dance. I did lyrical / ballet, and I did jazz. Also, I did hip hop when I was like super young. I loved it so much. Dancing is so therapeutic. I love true crime and unsolved mysteries. So good. I love watching those type of documentaries on Netflix. They're so fascinating to me. Unsolved mysteries are super frustrating though. I just hate the thought of a crime being unsolved after so many years. I used to want to be a detective when I was super young, and when I would play with my friends, I'd always make them like the dead person and I would be the detective trying to solve their murder. I would rather have a bunch of snacks versus a few big meals. I just love snacking. I am prone to fainting. I've only actually fainted once. That was a horrible experience, but I've come close many other times. When I did faint, it was right after I had gotten back from Mexico, and I think I was super dehydrated. So I got up in the morning, I went to the bathroom, I was peeing, and then when I went to stand up, I just basically collapsed. And I guess while I went down, I somehow hit the light switch, so it was dark in the bathroom. And when I finally came to, because my mom had heard a huge bang, I couldn't see anything because it was dark in the bathroom, and I thought I went blind, and I started crying because I couldn't see anything. It was such a bummer because that morning I was supposed to go to the mall to meet the cast of Twilight because they came to like do a meet and greet, and I couldn't go, and I was so sad. I am deathly afraid of falling. I used to think that I was afraid of heights, but well, maybe I am still a little bit afraid of heights. But the feeling of falling gives me just the sense that I'm going to die. Like, I will never go bungee jumping and I will never go skydiving. I am a pushover and definitely a people pleaser. That's definitely what I've come to realize while trying to plan a wedding. I'm definitely a people pleaser. I'm trying to figure out how to make everybody happy. And it's hard for me to realize that you can't make everybody happy, but we're getting there. Another fear is grasshoppers. I am like super afraid of grasshoppers. I have gone to see a psychic twice. Interestingly enough, she has told me basically the exact same thing both times. And it was weird because the second time she actually didn't even remember me. And I definitely think that psychics know what they're talking about. Christian was my first real boyfriend. So that's pretty fun. We've been together for just over 6.5 years. He was my first love. So that's pretty special. This last one, gonna go out with a bang. This one is going to be super controversial for some people. I hate avocado toast. I love guacamole, but that is where I draw the line. I will not put smushed avocado on a piece of toast. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I better wrap this video up. That was 50-ish facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something new about me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you all in my next video on Friday. Bye!